that for accuracy. And then we also have legal descriptions. So when you fill that lot, you clearly have to create a legal description. So we take these and part of the submission process as well. We have an internal engineer that is sent to review some items on here, to which we did that as well. Under staff comments, staff recommends your approval with modification of the requested lot split. The city engineer has reviewed the plat survey and requires the amendment of section 2, town and range as indicated in attachment B. And for the record, I will bring this back out. Here's attachment B. When you do these plat surveys, we have something called a boundary and section, town, and range. So that basically is just the way that land can be looked at and further divided. So basically, sections big, town, range gets smaller and smaller. So how it's written on the submitted plat, it says City of Trenton Section 6, Town 1, Range 4 East. Our engineer had cross-checked that location, and it needs to say Section 6, Town 1, Range 4, Congress lands west of the Miami. I know it doesn't make sense to us, but it makes sense to the people who actually reported this at the county level. So that is a required amendment, but we do support the overall approval. Under the Trenton subdivision regulations, the minor subdivision is defined as a division of land that does not involve the creation of new public or private streets, nor does it require the extension of public utilities, and does not result in the need for additional public improvements. This request is consistent with the definition and is considered straightforward in nature. The proposed subdivision will not create any new roads, will not require new curb cuts or infrastructure, and will not necessitate any additional public improvements. The resulting parcel configuration will remain compliant with all applicable planned unit development requirements under the existing zoning classification. Butler County has completed a review of the submitted materials and is currently awaiting confirmation of the city's action to finalize the project.
Does anybody have any questions about item 1? New business.
I have nothing.
I would make a motion that we approve with the amended changes as described for the engineers, for the city engineer.
I'll second it.
And the second was by Mr. Melo. Would the planning commission be willing to add to the motion to give me a little discretion if, when we discuss the amendment of our engineer's addition of the section, town, and range, and if Butler County may have some questions on it as well? That's really not impactful at this level. If that changes a little bit, then I still have the authority to approve the lot split.
I don't know that I understand your question, I'm sorry.
So basically, our engineer has stated it needs to say this.
Yes.
It could be a very technical thing.
Sure.
But Butler County may look at it and says, no, we want it to say this.
Such as, what are you,
The section,
like,
town, and range section.
like it would be laid out differently, or what?
No, it's just a description.
No, I'm sorry, I know this isn't laid out differently, I'm sorry, the description is laid out, like, and they may say, town 1, section 6, range, or you're saying like it'll be range 3, section.
Yeah, it could just be a misidentification of that range. So basically, one guy says it's 3, the other guy says it's 2, they'll further dive into it and find out really what it is.
Okay.
It doesn't have any impact on anything other than what's described on that section, town, and range. It doesn't change the lot size or nothing.
And the lot is still the same, I'm okay with that amendment, so we could, I will amend, I will make a motion. There's a motion on the table, though. We need to not scratch that motion, make a.
The motion's on the table, so you could probably approve it with amendments, I'm assuming.
Okay.
If not, then go ahead and approve as it is. And
No, I'm just trying to, this would have been something I would have asked Nick if Nick was sitting here. Because I think we have a motion on the table. We need to untable that motion.
Did anyone second your
He
motion?
did, yeah, Mr. Mello he seconded
Yeah, I
it.
second
so
it.
Yeah.
there's a withdrawal from the people who first
Yeah,
seconded it.
okay, then I will withdraw my motion.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
You withdraw your second, is
Yeah,
what you're
I
saying?
withdraw mine.
Okay, so then I will make a motion to the amended changes as described in the Section 6, Town 1, Range 4, Congress lines west of the Miami, per the city engineer, for the agenda item 1 under new business, and then also give Planning and Zoning Commissioner leeway, I don't know how to do, discretion, if the county needs to change that wording as far as Section 6, Town 1, Range 4, Congress lines west of the Miamis. You have discretion to change that and that only.
Yes, our engineer will make that final call.
Yes.
I'll just state it.
Yes, okay. I make that motion. That was kind of messy. I apologize, guys.
It's all good.
I tried to
Works
squeeze it
perfect.
in beforehand, but we're running out of time, so I do apologize. But thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a first by Mrs. Harris.
Yes.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
And who is that, Mr. Melo?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll do some roll call. Vice Chair Leisure,
Yay.
Mr. Melo,
Yay.
Mrs. Harris,
Yay.
Mr. Pronto,
Yay.
passes 4-0.
And that is all we have under new business. If anybody has seen the agenda, there was another item on the agenda that is being postponed until the February 9th meeting. We did not want to make Ms. Starman wait another month because we had some illnesses on Monday that kept us from meeting. And we did not want to make her wait another month. So that's why we did this emergency meeting, not emergency meeting, but why we rescheduled this so quickly. And we didn't want it to come as a surprise to anybody as far as that lot combination. So we're keeping that as our regularly scheduled meeting for next month, and we'll discuss that next month. So just that's why there was that change in the agenda. Okay. Did you want to say anything else about that, Mr. Bridge?
We have a packed meeting. If you don't mind, I can let the board know and the public know what else would be on that agenda. As of now, we have a few amendments for Splitting Square. We have a PUD amendment, which is a plan unit development amendment, dealing with the townhome section of that development and having to do with the size of the buildings. So we'll be requesting that the PUD language be amended, dimensional, basically a couple feet to allow for these buildings to be offset. Right now, everyone's required to be 3 feet. Since the buildings went from 45 to 46 feet, I'm sorry, they're supposed to be 5 foot offset, but now it's 46 feet. They can't do that, so they requested every third and reduce that to be 3 feet. So instead of the 5 feet offset from the front setback, they're requesting that 3 feet to accommodate those longer buildings. So we'll be discussing that, and Britton Square replat needs to be replatted as well. 12-inch water main is landing very near the eastern curb line of Street 1 as indicated on that. They need to shift that over. So we'll have a Britton Square items coming up. We also have some amendments to the Arlington Park subdivision with some lot splits and lot combos due to a septic tank, and then easement additions for storm and sewer, in addition to the lot combination request for lot. I would entertain if the commission would like to break that meeting up. I think I could probably move some of the Arlington Park or the Trenton Square stuff around for the sake of time, or however commission wants that to break up. Or we can just knock them all out. It just may be a very longer meeting, but I'll let the commission decide how you guys want to handle that.
Nothing would be held up as far as like moving things along by bumping it to March then, if we do split that up? Because I do think it is hard sometimes when there's a lot of things happening in the city right now, and to have a lot of information coming at once can be just a lot. And so I think it might be nice to split it up a bit. I don't know how many items are you talking about, like with that? And with this one getting bumped to that?
If we could just take one of the subdivisions and move it around. I would also probably make the recommendation that if possible, we have another meeting in February, because the next meeting after that is going to be the Prologis submission. So our next 2 meetings are going to be heavily baked in.
Okay.
And that Prologis submittal is the big one that everyone is waiting for.
Okay.
Site plan review, environmental review, all that.
Okay.
So, in due diligence, because we do have partners that we're trying to help as well.
Sure.
If we do split it up, if we have a secondary meeting, it's not gonna hold up any developers on those residentials to April.
Okay, so knowing what's coming in March, I agree not pushing it to that March, not splitting this and pushing it to the March. The only way we would split this is if we can do 2 in February.
Mhm.
How does the rest of the board feel about like just knocking it out in one versus adding a second one in February? And I'll say my only concern with adding a second one in February is that when you have a standing meeting and everybody knows that's the standing meeting, when you add another one in, you try to get the word out as well as you can. I mean, something like tonight's meeting, right? We had to bump this, and it's like, how, you're not gonna catch everybody. I don't know, are we better off just to keep it the way it is and just have it loaded down and just know it's just gonna take a little longer to explain those things versus doing another February meeting?
Can I add something real
Sure.
quick? I'm sorry. When you look at what we have to discuss for the Trenton Square and Arlington Parks, I don't know how much discussion the commission plans to have. These are pretty just, I don't want to say common things, or each thing's unique to each project. But there's really nothing here that's insanely off, you know? Water main, typical during construction and final plans happens a lot. Switching of the buildings happens a lot too, because of when they get to the final construction things and move on, some things are uncovered. Arlington Park, it was due to a septic tank discovery. So these are not things that should require a ton of in-depth discussions.
Mhm.
So with that being said, we could be able to get through that relatively in a timely manner and then focus on that lot competition. Because that's gonna take the majority beat of that meeting.
What do you guys wanna do?
It's up to you guys. I'm either way, you
I'll
know.
go along either way, I guess. I mean,
I would say just one meeting.
One meeting, I mean, I'm fine with.
I think we
one
can make
meeting.
it happen in one
The,
meeting.
Yeah.
the
We just-
regularly
We
scheduled.
probably need to
meeting.
take care of those other, in my opinion, take care of those other issues first, and then the Prologis stuff afterward.
Yeah, I'll put for a lot just last on the
Yeah.
agenda for that.
Yeah.
For sure. Yep, there you go, great.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have any other, I'm assuming that was your reports. Do you have any other reports?
Yep, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Mello, do you have
No,
anything to
don't
report?
have anything.
Mr. Prophet?
I don't have anything.
Mr. Leisure?
Nope.
I do not have any reports. Our next meeting then is going to be Monday, February the 9th. No more illnesses, barring no more illnesses. Hopefully not. I'll make a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
We got a first by Harris and a second by Mr. Miller. Vice Chair Leader,
Yay.
Mr. Miller,
Yay.
Mrs. Aaron,
Yay.
and Mr. Prophet.
Yay.
We are adjourned at 7:26.
7:26, yes.
We doing
Thank you.
7 o'clock on the 9th?
Yes, yes. Our standard time, yes, yeah. Okay.
We've done it at 6 a couple times, so I just wanted to make sure.
Have we?